Hello, how are you guys doing today? I'm a little bit later than I planned, but it's life. So, doing Taurus, Earth signs today, and then tomorrow, I don't know. But let me start. For the feminine energy for Taurus, there's something going on right now that you are kind of, I don't want to say relapsing because I don't know what your background is, but you are doing something in excess. So it could be work, it could be sex, it could be eating, smoking, drinking, whatever it is. It could be a million fucking things that you're overindulging in right now. And I think a lot of us, since we're in quarantine, we're doing a lot of extra shit because normally it'd be like, I don't have the time to do the extra shit. But since we're home and bored to pieces, that's what's happening. So Spirit wants you to kind of dial it back a little bit or find a healthier alternative to whatever it is you're trying to mask. You're trying to do self-healing, but you're going about it in the wrong way. I understand we get hurt, we go through a lot of things, and we don't know how to deal with them, so we deal with them the way we know. The fastest way is like, oh, I'm just gonna have a drink, or I'm just gonna smoke, and then before we know it, it's an all day process and it carries on. So Spirit wants you to just dial it back a little bit. Instead of having that glass of wine, have a glass of tea. It's not going to have the same effect, but it's healthier. So that's what that is. I don't know, that was for somebody that needed, because I was like, I couldn't find where it fit. um Now, for others of you, there is going to be recognition for everything that you've been working towards and putting in. So, if you've been working towards this relationship and you've been putting the energy in and you've kind of just been going and going, you are going to be recognized for your efforts. Okay, so don't feel like you're doing everything in vain. Okay, so whatever this is, I feel like it has to do with a past relationship or someone you shared a past life with, because that's what they're showing me is someone from before. So whatever it is, if this is someone you wanted to come back or someone that you have put energy into and it was more one-sided, you didn't get anything out of it, you're going to be successful in that relationship. So just keep on. I don't want to say keep on putting energy in. If you feel like you're getting somewhere and they're reciprocating it, then great. But if not, then just kind of see what happens. But they're saying that everything is like slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. So take your time with this. Don't feel like you don't have enough time or that you have to rush to get this to happen or get it to take off. Everything needs to happen when it's meant to happen, okay? Because they're showing that you're going to get all of the rewards, but you have to be willing to take that risk. You have to be willing to step into what you're not familiar with, into what you don't know. You have to be willing to take that step so Spirit knows it's like, okay, they're trusting, they have faith, even though they don't know how it's going to end up. They still taking, they're taking a leap of faith. So, whatever, again, because they're showing me that it's something that you've, the fuck is the word? Basically, you've been planting seeds. You've been planting these seeds. You've been waiting for them to manifest. You've been doing this for a while now, and it's gotten to a point where it's almost like a stagnancy of indecision. But it's something that you've been putting your energy into because you want to offer your cup of love to someone, and Spirit is providing you the energy, whatever it is that you're lacking right now. They're trying to give you that to fill your cup again. Okay, but they show me also that you just keep pouring it out. So it's okay to pour out your love, but kind of balance it out. Okay. Oh, hello. How are you today? Oh, from Vietnam. That's awesome. How is it over there? Are you guys on lockdown too? um, so they're showing me that you keep pouring it out, like there is a balance, and it's okay to pour out as long as you're getting it back. But right now, they're showing me that Spirit's the one that's kind of refilling you right now. So you have to dial it back a little bit to maintain that balance. Okay. Because if you don't, you're just going to deplete yourself. And they want you to know that romance is possible, love is possible, and it is there. But you have to refocus your thoughts. You have to have an intention, because you manifest what you want. So if you are focused on the bad and how much they treated you like shit, or they lied to you, whatever it was that they did in the relationship or situationship, you can't focus on that and expect the love to come back and be good. You have to release that part and focus on the good and say, okay, well, I love this person because they're a great, they're great at taking care of people, or they're very loving, or they're very affectionate, or whatever it is that they're really good at, or whatever good moments you've had. Try to focus on those instead, because then you'll be able to manifest more loving things and loving experiences and bring the love back to you, as opposed to repelling it, because you're focusing on the bad. So as long as you're focusing on the bad, then you're going to keep repelling that love that you're trying to bring back to you, which is, it's not productive. There's 333, if that means anything for anyone. And I've seen a lot of 12s today. So I don't know if that's one of your numbers. But they're showing that the connection will be created. You just have to shift your thought process and your perspective. Okay, so yeah, because they're saying someone is going to come in, and it could be someone that's almost like a mentor, a teacher, or it could just be a friend. But for this, I feel like it's more of a love thing that's coming into you. So you might have just met this person, or they're going to be coming into your energetic field soon. And they are a very smart person. So just be careful. Make sure that you're ready for the love that you're calling in. Okay. Because I know a lot of us, we want love, but we're not ready for it. And when I say ready, it's you're ready to open your heart, and you're allowing people in and being vulnerable. If you're not ready to do that, then heal yourself before you do this, okay? Because the last thing you want to do is start another situation or another relationship, and you're still hurt from the past shit, and now you're going to hurt this person who's probably like, oh, I'm ready for love, and then you just shit on them, and now they're like, fuck you, I don't want to love anything. So just be careful with what's happening, because they're saying it is going to be, there's someone coming in. So if it's not a love thing, then it's going to be someone that's going to teach you, or it's going to be someone that's going to be a really close friend to you, okay? Because now you have to reach out and try to find people that are going to support you and help you through this path and through this journey. And that's the people I like to call your soul tribe. And those are people that, no matter how crazy, weird, whatever the fuck you are, they accept you and they love you as you are. So when you start fixing yourself and healing the things you need to heal energetically, they're going to automatically be pulled to you. So don't feel like you're alone. If you lose a lot of people on this path, it's okay. It's life and it happens. But believe me, the right people are going to come to you. But they want you to release any attachments you have to the outcome. And like I said, if this is something that you've been manifesting for a long time, because they've been showing me planting, as long as you're attached to the outcome, it's kind of it's counterproductive, because you're so focused on how everything needs to turn out. But what if it's not meant to turn out that way? Like I said, this person that's coming in is showing me that it's going to be more romantic. And sometimes that's great. But other times, what if people that come into your lives, you have the connection, but they're meant to be just your friend, or meant to just teach you something and help you through something at that time. So just don't get attached to the outcome. I tell people all the time, just try to be in the moment and enjoy the times that you have with the individual. Because the more you're in the moment and the more you're enjoying that time, it doesn't matter what their purpose is or how long they're there, because you're fully here and you're loving them and enjoying everything you have with them. When you start focusing on the outcome, that's when the pain comes in, because we're planning forever. This is going to be my partner for the rest of my life, and we're going to get married and have kids. And when you start doing that, you're setting yourself up for failure. It could go that way, but that's the purpose of allowing. When you start trying to coerce, that's when shit gets fucked up, and then relationships end and people don't understand why. That's what happens. So just let it rock, let everything go, okay? And understand that the people you encounter, everybody has to cooperate with one another in order for society to function. I have to cooperate with the guy at the grocery store or the gas station. Even in my household, I have to cooperate with the children. There has to be some form of cooperation for things to run smoothly. So if the person you're dealing with is kind of at a standstill and blocked off, you're not going to have any movement. You're not going to make progress. So you have to kind of let things happen naturally, because the more you force it, the more fucked up it's going to get. And they want you to trust yourself in your decisions. Let your inner guidance guide you. Okay. Don't let me or anybody else tell you anything different, or tell you what's best for you or what you need to do. Okay, your soul knows what's best for you. Your soul knows where you're supposed to go. Okay, so please just trust yourself and what it is that you're trying to manifest in your life, because they're saying there's many blessings in your life right now. And I know right now in lockdown, we're probably like, man, what fucking blessings? But realistically, is, some people are, we have all this shit going on. Some people don't even have houses, they don't have internet, they don't have anyone to talk to. So be grateful for all of these things, okay? Because once you start changing your perspective and you start showing gratitude, and expect the best, don't expect the worst, because what's the purpose of it? If you have to focus on something, why not focus on the good? Why not focus on the best possible outcome and then just be like, okay, well, it didn't go the way I planned, but oh well. Don't hold on to those things because it's temporary feelings, because they want you to show yourself self love. And it's hard if you've been through it with this person and you're hurt by this person and you just like, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm exhausted. I've kept giving and giving and giving and I'm not getting anything back. And you're in this addictive place right now. You have to clear the addictions, and I'm not saying just stop. Like I said, people, we're fucking human and we deal with our shit how we deal with our shit. But if you're aware of this, dial it back a little bit. Say, you know what? Maybe I'm going to smoke a little bit less today. Maybe I'll have one less drink today, and kind of dial it back like that. Because when I go on my shit, listen, believe me, I will tell you, I'll be like, okay, they'll be all day consistent. And then I'm like, okay, I need to chill the fuck out because it'll be for like a week or past that. And then I dial it back. Some I just go cold turkey as well. But some people can't do that. That's why I say dial it back a little bit. Love yourself and love your body, because when you put all that toxicity into your body, it's not going to help you. It's going to create more illness and discord within your body. So you have to love yourself so that way people know how to love you and the universe can bring that love to you. And some of you have children, whether you have it with this individual or there are children involved, however there is, and some of you need to go back to do childhood healing, childhood wounds, when your inner child healing, you have to go back to that and find out what it is, because some of this relates to having daddy or mommy issues, shown the proper amount of love that you should have been shown as a child, but there is opportunity for reconciliation, but you have shit and force it, it's not going to work out, okay? And I know it was like you get anxious and you get excited, but don't force it. But there is going to be reconciliation. Just work on yourself and try to let go of the addictions. I know it's hard when you're hurting, but just try to move past that. Now, for the masculine energy, there is a need for them to stop with the drama. It's either they're into too much drama or they're dealing with people that got mad drama. Whatever it is, it's time to remove yourself. Okay, so if you're entertaining drama, understand you don't have to entertain shit. Okay, and choosing not to entertain drama doesn't make you weak, doesn't make you a coward, doesn't make you any of those things, but you need to find a way to stay centered and avoid the bullshit, okay? Because when you're dealing with constant bullshit, it's just a bunch of fucking stress that's not going to help you. Now, I have two major arcanas here. So I have the Hangman and Temperance. So that's telling me that there is something that needs to happen. I don't want to say self-sacrifice, because it's like sacrifice values, street codes, things like that, things that you have basically formed you, shaped you into the human that you are right now. Those are things that you need to start releasing and start letting go of. So I guess basically goes into pride and ego. So you have to start letting those things go and finding a balance within yourself so that way you can be who you need to be for this situation. Because they're showing there is a new beginning in love. So it's going to require the patience and you have to find that balance. Okay. So if you are the drama filled one, stop with the fucking drama. Nobody likes to deal with bullshit all the time. I sure as hell don't. And some of you are going to be getting a surprise visit. So, yay. I don't know if you're excited about that. Or there's going to be something that's going to catch you off guard. It could be just random information that you weren't prepared to hear, just know that something unexpected is going to be coming, okay? But they want you to focus on the details, focus on the small things, okay? Because they're like a magnifying glass. They're showing me you need to focus in more. You need to see what's really happening, okay? So make sure you're paying attention to what's going on. And if you feel like this is too much, like you're like a mountain, like you're sitting here and you're like going up and you're going up, and it's like so much fucking resistance, and you're just tired and you're like, fuck, I'm never going to get to the top of this. Understand there's always ways to get to where you're trying to go. So you don't have to keep climbing the mountain. You can go clearly around the mountain. So when I keep getting resistance, I take it as this path is not the path I'm meant to take. So then I go and I take the easier way. I don't like fighting all the fucking time. I need rest. So find the easier way to do this, okay? When you start going with the flow and you're like, okay, but if you keep meeting paths with resistance on them, try to see why there's that resistance, because there's a reason you keep hitting those walls. So find the easier way to go through this and deal with these things, okay? Because this person is a very intellectual person, and it looks like there's some type of betrayal, something that happened that kind of had this person in a really bad place emotionally. I mean, it's fully been completed. The cycle, whatever it was, has been completed. And there was a lot of truth, whatever it was, something that had to do with the truth that came out that kind of destroyed this person. Now, again, I have tens, I have a couple tens. So they're showing me that that is a completion. But this person is it's your soul person. It's your soulmate, whoever, whatever you want to call it, because they're showing me the Four of Wands. When I see this card, I think of soulmates. I think of the past. I think of 1111. So that is a connection that you have. So whatever it was, it had to do with the connection that you guys have together. But they still have a lot of passion and love for you. I just feel like they need to get out of this mental conflict that's going on with them right now and find that inner balance so that they can be open enough to offer that love to you. Because again, they're showing me that they're holding themselves back. They're not trying to, they're indecisive. So, you know, they have options. Obviously, they could stay single, they can be in a relationship, they can do whatever it is that they want to do. But it's like they're just standing there and they're not sure which way to go. And when I see this one here, they're showing me that you have the option to go out, but you're not taking it. You know, you can go step into this and you can be in a relationship, you can be happy, you can have everything that you want, but you're not doing it. You're kind of sitting there and keeping yourself stuck in the same place. So when that happens, it's like you're cutting yourself off. You're restricting yourself from your blessings. You're not allowing things to come in. And I understand when you're in an emotional place, you're not ready to give your heart to someone else, especially if you've been hurt. And depending on the level of hurt, it traumatizes us. You know, it gets us to a point where it's like, it's not worth it. I don't see the purpose in it. I don't want to do it anymore. So this person doesn't want to, they don't know if they want to give you their heart. The short story is the masculine energy does not know if they want to offer their heart right now, you know, so they're kind of in this place of the Eight of Swords. They're keeping themselves bound and tied up and just in this place of resisting, you know, and I don't feel like they don't want to. They love you. They have a lot of passion for you. They're just afraid, you know, they don't know how to open that up and get past that because they're getting a lot of messages right now from the guides, from spirit, from nature, from wherever, because they're animals that you see, numbers that you see. It could be a million and one things that you see, but they're trying to get to you. Okay. So if you see a feather, look up what the feather means. If you see a fucking rabbit that's just sitting there staring at you, look up what the rabbit means. Okay. There's always signs and synchronicities. So pay attention to it, because if not, then you can miss an opportunity that you don't really want to miss. Okay. Yeah. So the self love is really important, and make sure that you approve of yourself. You know, don't wait for someone else to give you the okay. Don't wait for someone else's approval before you make decisions that are based on your life. It's your life. You choose what you want to happen. And the more you allow other people to influence your life, you'll notice how fucked up your life gets, because you're allowing people that don't have your intuition, don't feel what you feel, don't think how you think, to control your life and your decisions. So all of that input that comes in, it starts distorting your own intuition. It starts distorting your own thoughts. So it's okay to take advice, but take it with a grain of salt. Okay. Always go back to you and always trust yourself. If nobody agrees with your decision, if nobody fucking approves of your decision, that is your shit. It doesn't fucking matter. I don't care who the person is. Like, I don't care. Like, because my life is my life. You don't do my shit for me. I don't give a fuck. Like, I take care of myself. I do my own shit. There's nothing you're gonna tell me that's gonna say, okay, well, no, you shouldn't be with this person. You're fucking stupid. Then fine, I'll be stupid by myself. I don't care. Why does my stupidity affect you? It shouldn't. Okay, so just pay attention to that. And if some of you do have kids, like I said, interact with your kids, because that also helps us get to a joyous place and it keeps us in the moment. And it's always good to just be childlike and enjoy that, okay? But make sure that you have fun. Just have fun. That's really what it boils down to because they want you to take that time out and nurture your inner child. And the only way we nurture our inner child is obviously being childlike. And there's no better way than going to hang out with some little kids that's like, hey, let's go shoot up some little Nerf guns or laser guns. And that's what I do. I don't know. But have fun with it, okay? So take the time outs. Don't be all work and sleep. Well, I think most of us is work and fucking sleep right now. But have fun. Find something to do. Go in the yard, whatever you can do. But forgiveness is important for whoever this is, whoever did something that wasn't okay, but also communicating that there was a situation. Because if the person isn't aware of what they did wrong, then they're not going to apologize. They're not going to say, oh, well, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings or I'm sorry I did this because they don't fucking know. So it's like most women, it's like, why are you mad? I'm not mad. Or you should know why the fuck I'm mad. And they're like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. It's like that. So express yourself. If you're not happy, just say, listen, this is what happened. It hurt my feelings, whatever, because it's hard for people to admit that their feelings got hurt, especially if it's a masculine energy. So just be honest because the more you're honest, the more you communicate, the more you're able to release whatever pain you're holding onto, okay? And you won't keep replaying the past memories, okay? And that's what it is. We replay these past scenes and we keep on and we keep on and we keep on. And we don't fucking, we're torturing ourselves. That's what happens. We torture ourselves because we want to live in these bad memories. We only got hurt once. It happened at that moment. Once you release that, you cry through it, whatever, and you don't focus your attention on it anymore, you're not going to keep feeling that pain. Okay. So just pay attention to that. And again, they want you to go out and have fun, but make the effort. Okay. So if this is something that you're really interested in for the masculine energy, then you have to put forth the effort. You have to take the steps, make the initiative, whatever it was, because they're showing me that on the feminine energy, she was putting in all the effort. She did everything she needed to do. So the masculine energy now needs to step up and start putting in that effort as well. So hopefully that will work out. Chakras that came out for you guys is chants for the chakras and frequencies. Frequencies are good for the chakras. I pulled a few crystals for you guys. So if you guys use those or you don't use those, you should take a look at them and see because they help shift the energies, within your body, within your field, wherever you have them. I usually keep them on me. Well, on me, in my purse, everywhere I am pretty much. Maybe I'm excessive. The first card we have is Apache Tears. Letting go of grief, recovering from releasing pain so old wounds heal. So this will be awesome for the masculine energy. So whether or not buy it for them, mail it to them, be like, here, deal with your shit, talk to me when you feel better, whatever. Now we have Carnelian, increased confidence, dignity, poise, and self-assurance. So this is also a great card if you're having issues with being certain of what you're doing with your life. Now, the last one I pulled for you guys is, I don't think I can pronounce it, so don't laugh at me. It's, yeah, Demortiorite. I don't fucking know. Organization, orderliness, clutter clearing, and list making. Oh, this is awesome. I love this. Well, I love making lists too, but that's a great crystal if you're having a hard time with any of those things. I'm going to pull some cards from the Angel Answer deck. If you have any questions, please focus on the question. I'm going to pull 3 cards. You decide which one you want to be. Think of the question. Oh, there goes one. So the first one is a year from now. That's too many. I only want one at a time. The second card is yes. And the last one, oh shit, that was 2. Hang on. Is take action. So again, effort. Put the effort in. And that's your reading for today. I think I'm gonna do Virgo or Capricorn next. I'm not sure. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonates and gives you some type of clarity and helps you with whatever it is that you're going through right now. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Have a good day.